Yeah. Let's start this off right. What's up, my people? Yours truly, DJ June, FTV Radio, and today we have
ROWDDY-Q in the building. What's going on?
What's the word?
Nothing much, man. Just enjoying life, enjoying music.
I see your music, man. We got one song in rotation I like. It's called Fighting Demons.
Fighting my demons, yeah.
Fighting your demons. Tell me about that, bro.
It just was like, fighting at the BS that we go through. And I did it with my brother. It was really his song, but I put it on my EP because it ties with the other songs that I'm doing.
Okay.
It ties with the story that I'm trying to tell of how my name is what it is in ROWDDY-Q. So it's like me telling the pain that I've been through, the stories, and we just gonna go from there. And just him writing that song, I'm like, yo, I want to be on it, and then we made that happen. Like, honestly, I didn't even write the song. I freestyled my entire verse.
Okay.
It just came right from the heart. Like,
okay. And how you came about with your name? How that name came about?
Just me fighting my entire life to get one man. Just working on, the craft of music. I started as a singer, like I still sing a little bit, but just me in school fighting just because I was smart, like.
Okay.
And everybody just said I was a loud one, but I was the one that was fighting a lot too, so I'm like, it just fit me perfectly.
Okay.
And then Q is just like the initial for my middle name, Quincy, so.
Okay.
Let's put it together.
What inspired you to do music?
Just growing up around it, just been singing since I was a kid and started singing in church, and then then rap just came about too, just tell the story another way, so I just been loving it since I was a baby. Just singing, of course, the greats, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, stuff like that, Usher, and all of them. And just what I've been led to do, and I just wanted to take it more serious when I got older, and I said, I'm going to be an artist. Well, I didn't want to be an artist at first. I wanted to be a producer.
Okay, so you do beats?
Yeah, I wanted to be a producer and then learn how to engineer, and then when people just started hearing me sing and I started to rap, it was like, yo, you should take that serious too. And then as I started doing it and I released my first single with my brother, and it did numbers. I'm like, all right, let me just keep this going then. And then now, a few months later, I'm sitting right here. So I guess it's doing something shit was supposed to be doing.
So you also produce your own beats, or?
No, I actually just purchased them right now from YouTube. I don't make beats at the moment. I stopped because I want to focus on just one thing at a time, just writing songs and creating them like that first. But I'm going to get back into making beats soon.
Okay. That's what's up. And you dropped the album, or you dropped like an EP?
Yeah, EP, yeah.
Okay, how long ago you dropped that?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. So it's recently?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How that project going about?
It's going pretty good. I mean, of course, it always could be better, still learning from it, doing better songs. I got other songs I'm working on that is going to be on the mixtape that I'm dropping next with them same songs on it as well. So I'm going to give them another opportunity to hear it with more songs, just me telling the story again in different ways. It's all one story. But it's all telling one thing. Like, one of the songs is that we did, Fighting My Demons, is we just fighting.
That's your main one.
Fighting where we get where we at. Like, we just fighting. We trying to get through the pain of all the stuff we've been going through. And then on the next song going is PTSD. That's me just talking about the trauma I've been through from 2016 and now, just all the things I've been through to get where I'm at. And just the people that supported me, the people that didn't support me. And like, it was coming back in. Like, I was on a point where I'm like, yo, I was like on life about to just give up on making music. I was at that point at one point. So, and then I just wrote that song, 15 minutes. So I recorded.
So your music got a story behind it. Every song you put out.
Mm-hmm.
Music, feelings, all of that, emotions, all of that.
Yeah. And this EP, it has me, like, if you hear it, it has me, like, you hear me actually, the emotion in it, me singing in the background, like, you got auto-tune on it, but you hear me singing in the background with it, and then from the next songs that's coming out, you don't have that, but you hear more of the story, just straightforward.
It got, like,
it's not that much
passion,
pain.
It's
more passion than this one. It's passion in all of them, but the newer ones are going to have the passion, but not as much as sad emotion, because it's like, I'm not sad no more. I'm just like, I'm still upset about it, but I know what I want and I know what I'm going to achieve, and I'm going to keep on doing that until I get it.
And what you concentrating on? Trap, that drill, or that hip hop music?
Right now, I'm gonna do my own type of drill, hip hop. Like, all you hear about is drill in Chicago and New York. I want New Jersey have that sound too.
Jersey. And where you from in Jersey?
From North.
Brick City all day. That's what's up. That's what's up. And any artists you grew up listening to on the come up or stuff like that that influenced you or whatever?
First I gotta go R&B. That's my favorite genre. I ain't even really. I got one R&B song, but my first favorite artist is always gonna be Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
That's
okay.
my dog. Like, I would like one day I want to do a song
featuring with him.
Yeah. Just one. Like I don't even care if it's 30 seconds. Like I just want one chance with him. Him, then like Drake, Meek Mill, stuff like that. Jeezy, Tupac, Biggie.
Oh, you talking about classics, right?
Yeah, like I used to listen to all that. Yeah, I grew up on all of that, and then just listen to all the greats, and then that's kind of motivated me to tell my story. Like I remember the one song that I did, my R&B song that I released like in the summer. It had a story, but it kind of didn't at the same time. And then I got some advice like, yo, make more sense with it, and I changed it, and then it makes more sense now. It's called Into You. So now it's like you understand that I'm into you, and it makes way more sense. And I haven't released it yet, but I don't know when, but when it come out, you be like, okay. And I'm gonna compare the both and put both of them back out together, so they can be both compared together to see the transition from one song to the next version of the same song on a different beat and everything go.
Now, talking about legends like that, tell me about the new era right now, right? Which, in a way, is like, when I was listening to music, a big impact was when Biggie and Pac had beef and they both died. And that was like a history, and people was drilling on that for years. And like, this new era, in 1 year we had like 5 different artists dying. Like it's regular shit now.
Yeah, it's like the trend basically.
Like, so what do you think about that? What's your opinion about this new era?
I feel like we should, move better. Like I feel like if you, on the gang lifestyle, no matter what, have security, if you know you need it, like you're a target. Like we're all targets at the end of the day because we're coming up in a game that's dangerous off rip. Like, they don't want to see some of us make it anyway, so they want to see us fail, they want to see us give up. So it's like they're gonna find a way to take us out. They can't control you. Like prime example, Pop Smoke. Like he been popping for like a year really. He been rapping.
He was in his peak too.
He just started popping, and then he's gone all of a sudden. From the people that's supposed to be in the same gang as him, so you really gotta watch who you be around too, because it be your closest people that would hurt you
or put you in that hole. That's crazy. And talking about that, what do you think? I don't know if you saw the verses between Gucci Man and Young Jeezy. Did you get to see that?
I seen some of it. I kind of missed those.
You missed it? I did my little research on it. It was like there was beefing before, like real beef, and somebody died in between that. Somebody died. Well, this is all over the social media, so it ain't like I'm over here.
I seen that part, yeah.
You feel me? And like I guess Saul Coy was somebody's from Young Jeezy camp. They came at Gucci, and he ended up dying. So I did my research on it, because I was wondering why is Gucci Man on stage was like, send him my way, I send him back in the box. So he was saying that while it was live, so it was a lot of tension in the air. You feel me? But even though Gucci Man was throwing his little fire, Young Jeezy went about it a whole different route, like a grown man shit. To at the end of the show, at the end of the verses, they end up finishing off with the song that they have together. Imagine Tupac and Biggie like that. Like throwing fire at each other, because they're doing a virtue for the culture. His crew down there, his other crew over here, and he like, yo, keep throwing them this, so I'm gonna send them back in the box like I did your man.
You telling them like, yo,
I'm gonna send them back, like what really happened. But still, that shit didn't get to Young Jeezy. It didn't fuck with his ego. He spoke his mind. Gucci spoke his mind, and at the end of the day, they closed it up.
They started with the music. What it's all about anyway, music.
What you think about that? me explaining that to you. Probably when you leave out here, you do a little bit more research on it. But just tell me about that story. What do you think that we could have had that more with like, what we just spoke about? Like all these new cats that died. If they would have went about it the way Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy, or if Pac and Biggie would have went about it like that, we still would have had them right now.
Most definitely, yeah. Like, I feel like if we would settle the beef with, if you want to settle their music, that's why like battle rap is a thing. You settle it with the genre you're doing, whatever you're doing. Like if it's sports, you would settle on the court. Like if you competing with ball, like we arguing, let's go on the court and ball up. Same with music. If you got a beef, we gonna settle with a song. Like we can see it make the best song. It depends, whatever it is. Like y'all can do the song together. Just settle and hit the song. Like
fire. Like
people gonna argue. Like you're not gonna see eye to eye with everybody. But,
always. But
if you got beef with somebody, there's ways you can settle.
Absolutely.
And it's like, especially as both two top rappers in the game, nobody want to see y'all keep beefing. Like y'all grown.
And you got a lot to lose now.
Exactly. Y'all grown men probably definitely got kids, so it's like they're watching y'all. They're looking at y'all like, all right, how should I come up? Especially if they're coming in the game trying to make music. So I feel like if you got a beef, just settle it in a positive way. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it does result into that, in that lifestyle. But if you live that lifestyle, but if you really don't got to do that, don't do it. Be smart about it. At the end of the day, we keep losing too many people in this game, like for no reason, over nothing that has nothing even to do with music. It's just be personal beef or people hate for no reason. Or
your surrounding,
exactly,
filling up your brain with shit. Lost talent lost.
Exactly.
So you as an artist, do you take this as a sample? Do you learn from it? Do you know like what not to do, what to do? Since you're looking at people going about it a whole different route.
Yeah, I learned just surround myself with people that enjoys making music as well, that loves it, like just love the art of music, and that see something in me. Like I'm building my team together right now. So just like I said, we got a manager. I don't know if you still watching. Shout out Star Raven. Like we met a year ago. So and we was kind of putting this together, and now we're here. By him seeing what I can do, and I know what he can do, and also my brother, we all here together. It's just us right now. So of course the team is going to grow eventually, but right now we small because you got to watch who you around. Because I've had other friends around me that have turned their back on me over dumb stuff, females, like bogus stuff like that. So I got to put you to the side because I'm not about to sit here and beef with you while I'm trying to become something.
Absolutely.
Because I like you hearing the song "Fighting My Demons" or like some of my other songs on the EP. I'm telling you, like me and my brother's trying, and I want y'all to be part of this. Like me and him is both building. We started this thing called Legacy Entertainment, because we want to build a legacy for people our age, people younger than us, and just do so much to show you that you can do it too, like we are. Like we want to come up. We're not famous yet, but we're working. We're putting that work in.
Keep talking.
Doing what we gotta do. So it's like you gotta just watch who you're around, and hopefully one day they'll see what we did. Maybe they'll change their lifestyle and do what they gotta do. So I hope one day that they will see this and learn like, yo, I was right, and they're gonna keep doing. They'll keep trying to make music as well. Because some of them make music, and I don't know what they're doing right now, but just keep doing what y'all doing. Like, hopefully one day we can reconnect and do a song together, or do something. Like, I'm not gonna forget about you, but right now I gotta let you go.
Fire.
And that's when my first single we did together is, it was called Lost But Found, but it's more like, you heard it was more of us letting females go, but it's also in the song, if you really digest it, listen to it, it's also me letting the bullshit go around me. So that's letting go the negativity with anything or anybody. And that's the same thing I'm doing with all my music. I'm letting it go. Some things I still think about, and I'm learning from those as well, the mistakes that I made, or just dealing with certain people I shouldn't have been dealing with at that time. But it's all a learning experience. We all learning. To this day, people older than me probably learning something.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You have any advice for the up and coming artists that want to do this music?
Honestly, just keep working. Don't quit. If they tell you, you can't do it, just keep grinding. Like, I've been told I can't sing, I can't rap. And I know I can. I mean, I'm not perfect yet. No one's perfect. Everyone has a messed up song. Everyone has a messed up anything. But just keep grinding. Just show them that you can do it. Cause they want to see us fall. They're looking at us to fail. No matter the race, no matter your gender, no matter what it is, they're looking at us to fail. If you want to make it in this game, this is a dangerous game we're getting into. Like we just were talking about, like a lot of artists are dying. You gotta, don't matter what that's going on. We're not gonna say it's not gonna happen. It can't happen to you because it can happen to any of us. But don't let that scare you. You speak your truth in your music, and you let your voice be heard. And you keep doing you. And don't let nobody stop you.
What can we expect from you soon in a couple of months, in a year? What can we expect?
Well, hopefully in a few months, I'm still working on the mixtape, but I want to drop under the same name as Untamed Soul. I'm gonna drop that as a mixtape as well. So, and I would say in the next 3-4 months that should come out. Hopefully sooner. You know, we just getting back in the studio. Go from there. I got songs ready that I've written, some already recorded. So we're gonna do that, and then, you know, just hopefully start performing when things open back up more.
Word up. Are you gonna be there with us December 19th?
Most definitely.
We in the building. We in the building.
Turn it up, man. We're gonna go crazy.
I would like for you to come back, man, and let us know also about your up and coming art, whatever, man. Just, you know what I mean. I hope this ain't your first and last time, man. Just always keep us updated with everything. Before we get up out of here, let them know where to find you at, your social media, everything.
And you can find me on Instagram at ROWDDY-Q _official_. That's where I'm mainly at. You can find me on there, me posting snippets of my music and just, you know, other things like that. If you want to get in contact with me to work, same way, contact me there as well. I'm there 24/7. I'm always on it. So, yeah.
Tell them about that song that we got in rotation right now. Tell them about that song real quick.
Oh, Fighting My Demons.
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah.
So my boy, it was his idea of the song. So he came to me with the song. You know, I found the beat for it. He wrote the majority of the song. You heard it. If you heard it.
Okay, so you're a writer. You're a writer.
Yeah.
You be writing.
So I'm gonna let him kind of explain it first.
Yeah, I've been writing a little bit, but that was my first official song. At first I was going to do it by myself, but then that's when he was feeling it a little bit.
Okay.
So that's when we was just, you know, just playing around with it, but then it actually became something good.
So what? We expected like an album with you two going at it, or a couple of more songs together, or what?
Most definitely. We're gonna definitely do some more songs together.
We actually came up. The other day we just came up saying that we might just become a group with the two of us based off our company. Just call our group Legacy.
And we gonna tie it with our manager. We gonna do that with MTE as well. So we gonna do that with him, because he's gonna make sure we get that right. Cause there was the idea of being a group with me. So, cause I love it. Cause like the chemistry we have is crazy. We got 2 songs together, and they both doing numbers. So to this day, they're both fire. First song in August, Fighting My Demons Down. Why Stop?
Yeah, and everybody that listened to our song said that we do good together. So it's like, why stop now? We're just gonna keep on going at it.
It's so crazy. The day in the studio when we did that song is the day I recorded the entire EP. Same day.
Let's put that together, man. I hope next interview I have with you, it'll be with both of you guys. So let me know how it went. How's the project going?